Here we are with Julie LaFontaine, and we'd like to thank Bianca and Paul at Castaways Vintage Cafe, one of my favorite coffee shops, for letting us use this space to bring information to the people.
That's right. What a great space this is. The sun's coming in, spring is coming, and it's good to be here.
Yeah, we got a bunch of things to talk about. A couple initiatives. You guys, the work that you do at Open Door never stops. You never sleep. Just keep pushing.
That's right.
What do we got coming up?
Well, we're powered by community, Joey, and we couldn't do anything that we do without a community that really thinks that the mission of alleviating the impact of hunger in the community is important.
Of course.
And, we hear a lot about connecting people to good food. That's our mission. And we just finished a big project up on Emerson Avenue with a new kitchen, and I've been on the show to talk to you and the listeners about that. But today we want to talk about another part of the Open Door. It's Second Glance Thrift Store over on Pond Road. Different location, all part of the Open Door, all part of supporting the mission.
I know a lot of people are addicted to going to that space.
I was talking to someone who said that their phone said when they got close to Second Glance, you're 5 minutes from home,
That's funny. That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know my mother-in-law, she on a weekly, and she lives in Hamilton, weekly goes there to shop and browse what's new in the shop. It's a rotating thing, right?
It really
Let's give
is.
why don't we give a little background of what it actually is?
Sure. So a Second Glance is a thrift store. It's located in Gloucester on Pond Road, and it has everything, Joey. I think, from when we say soup to nuts, we say from, teaspoons to couches, and everything in between. So it's all items that have been donated from the community, and the team over at Second Glance have over 2 centuries of collective retail and reselling experience. And they take those items every week and they will they'll merchandise around a theme. And the themes have become so popular that people are in line, 30, 40, 50 people on Wednesday morning to see what they've created that week. And you can come in, you can get the low-cost items. It has a retraining program. It's recycling on steroids. We give referrals to people who might not have the money to buy the things that they need for their house or the clothes that they need for a new job or changing seasons for their kids. And then, last but certainly not least, it provides revenue for supporting the hunger relief programs.
I'll tell you, so when I got divorced, one of the good things about divorce is the purging. You know what I mean? You have and I'm not saying, I'm not advocating divorce, but if there is a good takeaway, like the purge, it actually feels good. Like when you have a ton of stuff, and it's not junk. It's just stuff that you haven't used for maybe a decade, and it's just there, and you're like, you're divorced, you're gonna downsize, you don't have a space for it, and it was great to be able to bring these great items, a lot of cookware, some furniture and stuff like that.
I think we made a giga load of money when you brought that stuff. I mean, they're still talking about it.
Stop. Yeah, no, but it's a great it's a great thing, and then conversely, there's a lot of great cooking stuff. Like I find, I'm a big barbecue guy, right? And sometimes I go through there and I find some little there's treasures, like little cast iron cookware that you might not have been able to find.
Right, just the right size and just the thing.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, we always like to say that you find everything you didn't know you needed, right?
Yeah, exactly. For not a lot of money.
That's right. Yeah. And then the money that you do spend ends up supporting a mission. And the Open Door serves 1 in 6 Gloucester residents. So it's really a circular economy that makes sense for everyone.
Yeah, everybody gets, we always like to push when there's wins all the way around. That's an obvious, easy thing to get behind, right?
Right.
Really easy thing to get behind.
Right. So we have a couple things coming up. April, Earth Day falls in April, and we have an event on Thursday, April 4th. It's an appraisal night We are lucky enough to have some local appraisers and some appraisers from the Antiques Roadshow to come. And for a ticket price of just $10, you can bring an item and have it appraised.
Oh, cool.
It's an after-hours event, so it's from 5:30 to 7:30. Wow. Tickets are online at foodpantry.org, and you can get your tickets. They're going fast.
So now let me ask you a question. Do you is it on stage and people are going to go through, or like you just individually meeting with these people privately?
Right. So it will be out in a public space. We're actually using SG Home, which is our furniture area over at Second Glance, and we'll have different stations set up. So we'll have someone who has a specialty in artwork, Asian art, generalist, and then we also have a gemologist. So a certified gemologist. So if you have a piece of jewelry or something that you just have always been wondering about, you can bring that and get a little background of what it is, and then also, what's its appraised value.
For $10.
Right.
This is no brainer. You may have a real valuable piece. You may have, but whatever. At least know what it is.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And you get a glass of wine, some crackers and cheese, a chance to shop at Second Glance after hours. So that'll be a fun event.
April 4th.
April 4th. So
5:30 to
7:30.
To 7:30.
Yeah. Tickets at foodpantry.org.
www.foodpantry.org. Don't forget.
That's right.
There you go.
Mark your calendar.
Mark your calendar.
And then the other thing we have is actually an appeal to the community. The store is only as good as the stuff that gets donated there. And we are looking for furniture donations. And not only are we looking for furniture donations, we have a truck and someone who will come pick the stuff up from your home. So we are in particular looking for yard furniture right now. If you're thinking about flipping out your yard furniture and getting new yard furniture, and you're wondering what to do with that leftover set, Second Glance is the place for it to find a second chance and a second life.
That's great,
right.
because it costs you a fortune to get rid of it otherwise. We don't want junk, though. Not junk.
Well, we all like to think about, when you make a donation, think about it as a gift. If it's something that you'd give as a gift to someone, then that's great. Right. If it's something that you just, we don't have a big washing machine to wash everything, or people sewing buttons on, or things like that. You want to look for something that's, clean and in good condition, that someone would buy, or that you would buy yourself if you were looking for it.
Right. And so that's just an ongoing thing. You're looking for that right now. And how can people schedule a pickup?
Right. So there are a couple ways. So if you want to pick up, you can go to our website, foodpantry.org, go to thrift store, and then schedule an appointment. And we do pickups on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. And just a couple notes about that. Unfortunately, our team is not licensed and bonded to go into your home, or into your basement or your attic to get your things. So things have to be on the street level. They can be in a garage or on a porch, but they need to be down where they're easily accessible. And you can make an appointment there, but also you can make an appointment at our donation center on Pond Road. It's open Monday through Saturday from 9:45 to about 4:30 in the afternoon. You make a quick appointment, and people sometimes ask, why do you need to make an appointment? Traffic's tight over at Second Glance, so it's to help us space the cars so there's not a big traffic jam. It allows us to keep track of what's happening. And so you need to make a quick appointment, and then you can drop your stuff off there. And it's furniture, it's household goods, it's clothing, household items.
So Second Glance and SG Home are kitty corner, kind of right next to each other, share the same parking lot, if you're not familiar with it. Kind of across from the Common Crow.
It is. It's right there on the corner of Eastern Ave and Pond Road. For those of you who've been around a long time, it's in the old Cirque buildings. And we have both of those buildings down on the lower level, and it's packed full of shopping pleasure and treasure.
I'm there. I go there probably 4 to 6 times a year, but I know that there's people that go weekly. If you're renting, oh really? Yeah. So if say you're renting an apartment, you need to outfit the apartment. Say there's a million different reasons. You have kids going to college and you need a few little items or something. Perfect spot.
Right.
Really good.
Or, if you're coming to Gloucester and you want to hit the beach and you realize, I need some extra towels, or I'd like a book to read, or, I forgot my sunglasses, you can usually pick those things up too.
I never thought of that. There's a million different reasons.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. Well, Julie, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Castaways, thank you to Bianca and Paul. Castaways. If you haven't had the coffee, it's great. They also have acai bowls and juices and teas and great merch too. So
Right.
thank you so much.
It's the place to be.
It's the place
So thank
to be.
you.
Look, we're here.
Right.
We'll see you guys.